It's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you hear the sound of my voice right now, that's letting me know you having a good morning. But let me tell you something. Some people didn't make it this morning. You did. Not to say that it's a bad morning, because if they went to the right place, it's a great, fabulous morning. But if they went to the wrong place, oh Lord. Yes, indeed. So the one thing I say is get right with the Creator, Jack. For sure. Amen and a boom shagalaga to that. But I tell you what, I'm just happy to be in the number. I'm happy to be in the number. I'm happy to be in the building with my good folks of the Hangouts. You did? Yeah, man. I was like, man, when my eyes open, I said, I got another chance. Yeah. I got another chance, and I truly believe in that, man. I tell them I'm the comeback kid, man, without a doubt, man. Prodigal child in effect, man. Yeah, well, prodigal son. What they call the prodigal son? Yes, indeedy, man. I left home at 16. Yeah, but I tell you what, I'm here right now. I'm here right now, and I'm before my good people of the Hangout. Hey, let me turn my fan on right now. All right. I got a little fan on right now to keep me cool. Yes, indeedy. But yeah. Let's get Instagram in the building, man. You know, we need them good folks at the Instagram land. So let me share the screen with Instagram. Bam, shamalam. Okay. Oh, god damn. All right. Hit go live. Okay, we live on Instagram. Yes, we are. The good people in Instaland. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I hope y'all, man. Let me make sure my coffee is brewing, because you know, in the Bible it says, well, no, it don't. It says, yes, it do. Yes, it do. Y'all thought I was gonna sit there and lie to you. It says he bruised. Let me go do that. He bruised. Yeah. That's what it say in the Bible. In the Bible, it said he bruised, man. So you know, I want to make sure that I acquiesce and do what I supposed to do, man. But I tell you what, man, I need to find out who rocking out with me this morning. I need to know. I better stop singing on the show before KQ come get me, man. Naheem the Dream is in the building. Cousin Pete, if you will. He said, good morning to the hardcore boxing family. Yeah. Good morning to you too, youngster. Showtime the guy passed up in the building in early, ain't you? He's good morning, hardcore, and Naeem. Good morning to Showtime the guy and little Miss Jamila. Hey, little sis, have a fabulous day in school today, little sis, for sure. The Boogerman in the building. What's up? The Professor, Al Boog. What up, man? Hope all is well, fine, and fabulous, and you're doing your thing. I know where you're at. Yeah, at work, man. Yes, indeed, on the 900th floor, looking out a big window like a big time exec. I know how you get down, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, because you still have a little time for little old me over here, man. Yeah. Yes, and then I'm going to move on down the screen a minute, man, and see who else we got up in here. Mike Rim. That's him. He up in the building. Fisherman Shorty. Yeah. There it is. Fisherman Shorty in the building. Have Rod Real. Hey, we'll go, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. That's my guy, Mike Rim. That's him. He be hitting that bag. Sight. He be hitting that bag. He said good morning to everybody for sure. Hey, Doc and Lovely in the building, y'all. Melon Queen 27. Shout out to the good sis. Hey, good sis, your package is going out today. Hey, man, and a boom shagga lagga to that. Sweets to the sweets, man. For sure. Yes, indeedy, man. They say, Jay, what's the sweets for today? You eating on them honey buns today? Nope. Nope. I ain't eating no honey bun today at all. I'm eating zebra cakes this morning, man. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. Hey, especially while we got BJ33 in the building, man. What's up, BJ? Good to see you. Hey, yeah. Okay. Oh, snap. We got BVO Boxing TV up in the building. Salute, he say to J Hardcore. Hey, appreciate you, BVO. For sure, my dude. Yes, indeed. I appreciate the show yesterday. I like it a lot. Hey, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me right now. Hey, I want everybody to go over there to BVO Boxing TV, man, and subscribe to their channel. Yeah. Subscribe to their channel. Tell them Hardcore sent you. For sure, man, because yes, indeed, man, he gonna rock out with us. Yeah, he gonna rock out with us, man. Yeah. We see what he hitting for. And then what we say, we're gonna see what he hitting for. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, BVO Boxing TV. Yes, indeed. I mean, just to give y'all a little insight on the brother, man. The brother used to play for the NFL. Yeah, I ain't talking about the National Fly League either. I'm talking about the National Football League, man. The brother, a 6'5" monster. Yeah, we got a lot of monsters in the hangout, Jack. Yeah, we got some bigums up around here, man. Yeah. They're like my guy Fender Bender, man. Oh, man, Fender Bender like 6'19". Yes, indeedy, man. That's shy from 7'8", man. I'm trying to tell you. But listen here, man. It's a pleasure and an honor to have you up in here, man, because I know you put in big work for the entertainment for the world, Craig. So I appreciate you. So y'all make sure y'all check out BVO Boxing TV, if you will. You did? Oh, my big homie in the building. Cash Sports. Yeah. 2 o'clock shorty. Hashtag JBT. Hashtag the Boxstorian. Hashtag the best boxing history channel on the tube, man. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about that either. You heard me. I ain't going back and forth with you. What Mike Rim talking about? He said, Jay, I sent you a picture of what on the menu for the night. The chat will be jealous. Okay, let me see what you got working here, man. Talking about the chat gonna be jealous, huh? Milking cookies. See what you got going. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That boy from the deep hills of the South. That man got pig paws, man. That man making pig paws tonight, man. All 4 of them, Jack. Woo wee. Got them chicken feeders. Yes, indeed. I ain't never ate none of that before. But if you like it, I love it. Just yeah. I don't. Yeah. Them pig paws, man. Okay. All right, down South Shorty. Them pig paws. He had all 4 of them too. Yes, indeed. How you gonna do them? When you gonna fricassee them, ain't you? Well, I ain't know how to cook a pig paw at all. Do your thing. But yeah, good sis. Come on now. We talking about thank you. Yes, indeed. I'm about to get an old sweet pack for you, girl. You better stop playing with me. Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, early in the morning, we got a new guy in the building. Let me focus my elements on this now. Give me a second. And don't be all talking about, he look like he got pimples. I ain't got no damn pimples. I got some smooth brown skin. Question is, against who? Another walk in the park. We see all the. Oh, wait a minute. Jay, what you doing? Forgive my manners. We want to welcome Feeman Garrick to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Feeman, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Hey, Feeman, we only got one rule around here. No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody mama men up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Feeman Garrick to the Hardcore Hangout. Y'all make sure that you give him a good hardcore welcome, if you will. Now, let's read what good Feeman Garrett had to say. He said, question is against who? Another walk in the park? We all see these fighters get free passes to beautify their resume. Anyone, Berlanga, Munguia, Morel, all those records were done in the lab. Okay, Feeman, I can't even argument with you on that, man, because that's just how they do. That's just like they do, and especially if you're down with a Golden Boy protection crew. Yes, indeed. You have a blow up weighted record, man. I'm talking about big. You're like 60-0, man. Yes, indeed. I seen my granddaddy on the record. Man, I ain't know my granddaddy even fought one time. Yes, indeed. He was on vacation in Tijuana one day and got drunk. And next thing you know, I see him on somebody's record, man. I ain't holding you, man. Yeah, he said they gave him $110 and a Corona. So I get you, Feeman. I get you, but I tell you what, they want to move him correctly, and it is what it is. It's the business of boxing, and I know you're upset about it. But hold tight. Hold tight. Eventually, they will get the right people before them, because after a while, the fans ain't going for the goddamn. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I like the youngster, man, CURMEL Morton. I'm telling you, MOTON, he will fight anybody, and he has fought everybody in sparring. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, Feeman, and everything gonna be all right, man. But I tell you what, you in a safe place right now, man. You in the hangout, man. You ain't got to worry about nobody punching on you in the chat, all up in your videos, talking about your mama, man. None of that's gonna happen, Jack. Yeah. Because if so, man, hey, the wrench crew will hit him with the boo-bop bang. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it. Is what it is, right? We don't tolerate it up in here. Yeah, we don't tolerate it up in here. And if the monitors ain't acting right, give me back the wrench, man. Yeah. Y'all in here looking all cute with the blue. Nah, we ain't doing that up in here. Yeah. Exercise your resources. Hit up. For sure. What else we got going on? Who up? Hey, there go my guy, Corey Fanks up in the building, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you, that dude, Corey Fanks, man, let me tell you, so he make a computer go upstairs, downstairs, side, do a spin, break dance, and all that, man. Yeah. The man don't know what he do. He know what he doing with that computer, man. Yes, indeedy, man. So let me tell you something, man. He does do freelance work. I'm speaking out for him. I'm his manager. So if you want something done, you dig for a small nominal fee, holla at him, man. Yeah. He'll get it done for you. He'll be your huckleberry. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry, Hoy, for putting you out there like that, man. But I know you ain't playing, Jack. I know what you do, man, and your gift will make a way. It is what it is, man. I ain't going back and forth with you about it. Get that money, Hoy Fanks, for sure. Hashtag JBT. That's my guy. Straight out of 757. Yeah, oh yeah, I got a lot of energy today, man, because I slept all night. You heard me. I slept to 6:21. 6:21. Yes, indeed. So I got good sleep. Man, I was even able to take the dog outside, let him tinkling too. You did? Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? What D-Town Funk up in the house? D-Town Funk up in the house. What's up, D-Town Funk? Uh-oh. The Raging Cajun is in the building, man. You heard me? The Raging Cajun, man. Yeah. Sign shorty, maybe up on them big builder signs. Builder sign. What up, William Old School Orient? Hashtag JBT. I don't understand the Orient, man. I ain't never asked you. ARENDT. What that mean? Is that your last name or something? I don't know. What did that mean? RN? I don't know. I never even asked before, man. You dig? Breakdown shorty in the building. Breakdown shorty in the building, man. I'm talking about Aunt McQueen, the mad scientist, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah. He like brains. Remember? That sounded crazy. But remember the cartoon Pinky and Brains, man? Brains always talk about he gonna take over the world. That's how it be like Ant, man. Ant too damn smart for his own damn good, man. I'm glad my mind don't move like that no more. I would tell you back in the day, my mind used to move like crazy. But I'm pretty much sure Aunt McQueen mind is on warp speed, man. And if you down with Star Trek, you know what I mean. Yeah. You're gonna have to slow it down, shorty. That thing be on Zoom time, and then he want to drink some Bustelo on top of that. Boy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'll tell you something about that Bustelo. I'm drinking that shit like it's coffee. That ain't coffee. That's espresso, man. Crack on flakes. I'm making big partiments on my Keurig because I got that portable Keurig pods, man. And I'm finally realizing, why the hell I be zoom shorty and shit. The good system sent me that crack in the back, man. I'll tell you. So now I only use like a teaspoon of it, man. Yeah. I wonder why I'm zoom shorty all day. I'm talking to Remo yesterday. He said, "Where the hell you get all that energy from, man?" I'm like, man, I'm still working off the 8 o'clock coffee, man. Look, it was 5 in the evening or 7 in the evening. Let me tell you something. Use that Bustelo at your own risk, man. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, listen. And then I started mixing it with the chop full of nuts, man. Yo, that's called synergism, man. Yeah. If you don't know, man, it ain't good for you. Hey, but you know what? Doc and Lovely said, I have one more surprise for you, but I'm not telling you what it is, bro. Oh, Lord. You better stop spoiling me, girl. You know what I mean? You're going to be having me eating pig paws and shit. Hey, I ain't messing with none of y'all this morning, man. At all, man. For sure. Okay. I reloaded. Hold on. Let's see. There go my guy. Lonnie Lee. Hashtag JBT. He said, good morning, Jay, in the hangout. G just went live. I'll catch it later and can't play that at work. I know that's right. G have you fired. They like, what you really got going on, man? G be on some different, man. I told you, man, senior road to Philadelphia. I put G on, man, and man, that brother looking at me sideways, but after a while, he got some understanding, man. Shorty thought I was trying to bum down on him. Never that, man, at all. But I had that bag with me just in case. You know what I mean? He got crazy on me. Just in case he got a little crazy man on me for sure, man. I ain't playing with you. Hey, Showtime. Don't start that early morning laughter, man. That man get the laugh, and that's the laughingest dude, man. He's a happy guy, man. And that's what's up, man. And he has full custody of his daughter, man. Come on, man. He could have been out there running the streets and doing whatever he big and bad enough to do, but nope. He being a daddy. He being a father, man. Yeah. He making sure he raised his child right, man. He instilling good principles and morals. Morals in her life, man. Yeah. And then he's letting her know who the creator is, man. That sounds like a good daddy to me. I thought black men don't take care of their children, man. Yeah. We ain't at home. We ain't this. We ain't that. Man, poppycock. We all that in a bag of chips. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all with it at all. GPZ in the building. Are you with me? I ain't got to ask that question. I know he is. For sure. He's in the building. Another great father of the hangout. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all. I'm on my podcast. Leave me alone. You ain't gonna never let that one down, shawty. Uh-oh. Another great father in the building. I'm talking about All Access International Senior Compliment, man. Yeah. He great dad. He can't get right, but he's a great dad, man. That's my youngster for sure. Yeah. And only I can pick on it. Anybody else gonna catch these hands? You better believe it, man. And if I can't beat you with the hands, I got the bag. yeah. You know, as old dudes, we keep that bag, man. Yes, it did. You think it's just medicine in there? Oh no, it's more than just medicine in there, man. Yes, indeed. I got my asthma pump. I'm feeling silly this morning. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. We're gonna have some fun. Remo. Hey. The king of fashion, the king of casual, the prince of Brooklyn has entered into the hangout. Salute out to the youngster, man. Bam, hit them with that, man. Appreciate you. He says salute, hardcore, and to the chat. Let's get it. I'm down for it, man. Rashad Warner. I think I seen your name in the hangout before, or I seen it somewhere else. But you know what? First time in the hangout. Nah. Every time I get this feeling, it's never gas. He been in the hangout before. Hey, Rashad, let me know if I'm wrong, right? For some reason, I feel though in my experiment that you've been up in here before, man. Let me know. I think you have, though. But I welcome you for sure. He said, rise. Then he say, hardcore. He's like, rise, hardcore. I am. Yes, indeed. Senior say, what's up, everybody? I'm driving. Okay, you be careful, man. Make sure them heavenly angels surround your good carrots you got over there, my guy. Yes, indeed. Senior, hey, y'all know Senior had that Sanford and Son pickup truck. That boy must be a master salesman, man. That thing died, and he still sold it to somebody. That's a salesman right there. Yeah, I'm talking about selling water to the whales, man. Yes, indeed, man. I'm talking he sell treatment to a crackhead, man. Hey, you can't beat that. For sure. Naeem the Dream say, Black fathers, we rule. Salute to all of us that are here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Black fathers rise, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Talking about we don't take care of our children. Man, you better get on out of here. I got all 7. And none of them will tell you that daddy didn't take care of them. No, sir. 7. You heard me. SEBEN. 7. Yes, indeed. For sure, man. Yeah, look. In the Bible, the 7 is the number of completion, man. Yeah. 5 is grace, man. You better stop playing with me. Because my man Polo Day up in the building. Yeah. Polo Day in the building, man. For sure. Already? Damn, time flying when you're having fun. All right, it's time to find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. And once I get back, I'm going to finish up with the roll call, man. Goodness gracious. Time fly when you're having fun. Time fly when you're having fun. Let's say a son. I had 4 of them. All right, y'all. The time is now for Bud versus Boots. It makes sense. I like how you're starting out. Ooh, yeah. I like that talk right there. Yeah, get the casuals talking, man. Devin Haney ready to show Ryan Garcia he is not Devin Haney good. Okay, he keep on talking about, man, he better make a fine and fabulous show, man, because I'm going to tell you, the kid keep putting his foot in his mouth. So, I mean, he got to stop this kid, man. He got to stop, and the kid can't go the distance with him. Can't be no split decision. I take a unanimous. Yeah, but I'm talking about fine and fabulous where it's unanimous in my eyes and everybody else that watch, even the casuals. I ain't talking about no judgment, no, you know what I'm talking about, man. One of them cooked up meals, man, like we got this weekend with. I ain't going back and forth with you about it. Big Head Shorty, Timothy Bradley calls timing of David Benavidez tipsy night a no-no. Who a grown man talk about a no-no? That's a no-no. Hey, yo, I'm not doing this with y'all this morning, man. Y'all are not going to have Timothy bumming down on me, man. Yeah. That's a no-no. It's that no-no. Hey, Toro heavyweight Dante Stone riding 15-fight win streak into a first 10-round bout. Okay. Abdullah Mason. I like that youngster, man. Young, unbeaten, and focused on Saturday's task at hand. Yeah, another Abdullah Mason sighting, man. Hey, we're going to check that out. We're going to check that out, man. Yeah, I rocks out with Shorty, man. Yeah, man, that boy got like a 76-inch reach. Man, that boy can scratch his knee without bending down, man. Yeah. He got them monkey hands, paws, and all that stuff. I tell you, but I'm going to get canceled out here, boy. No, I'm not. I'm just going to keep coming back, even if I'm canceled. I'm like, I'm here. Promoter says Alicia Baumgartner never really wanted to fight Clarissa Shields. Woo-wee. Let me find out they trying to say she clout chasing. Richard Rivera earns unanimous decision over Davon Lee on Saturday's event. F.A. Ajaba and Guido Finello, man, it's just sounding like he a mob dude, man, and he break noses for a living. Guido, anybody that's named Guido is destined to be in the mob, man. Guido, his nickname Knuckles. Oh my goodness, man. Postponement of the Banzian versus Finnan Gala to May 2nd. All right. Well, there it is. That's what's happening in the world of boxing today. Make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly, man. Yeah. You say, leave my baby alone. I'm having separation issues. Hey, go see the good sis about that, man. You know what I mean? You got most separation issues. You know that nigga in therapy. He using therapy talk. That boy using therapy talk. You know what I mean? In the hood, it's a breakup. In therapy, it's separation issues. Hey, I'm gonna go get my coffee, man. Hold on, man. Oh no, yeah, here she comes. I'm gonna put it right there on my good coffee warmer. Yeah, I just put it on the coffee warmer, man. Yeah, yes indeed. We having coffee and zebra cakes today. Yes, indeed. That's the snack for today. And I ain't going back and forth, but none of y'all about it either. Hey, Booger, what you over there laughing at? Hey. He said, I'm on my way now, 9 a.m. every Tuesday. I ain't seen her in a whole month, senior. I gotta go see the good sis, man. Tell her I'm gonna call her. What time you'll join over? I'm gonna call her right when you leave out of there, man. For sure. I need the rapper taste, man. Even though ain't nothing been going on. Yeah, ain't nothing been going on. It's always good for a good ring out. You dig? Yeah, my man said he got separation issues, man. Got that good therapy talk. I love it. Lamarcus Robinson is in the building, man. What's up, man? He said, salute the J and the hardcore hangout. Yeah, and that's what we be doing. We be hanging out cold back, chilling on that barbershop vibe, if you will, man. But I tell you what, we got young CURMEL MOTON. He has been added to the CANELO May 4th card. One thing I can say about the way the youngster is being moved and how Mayweather promotion must believe in him is they making sure Shawty get work all the time. They making sure Shawty get work all the time, man. Yeah. So I like it. I like it, but just like my man said earlier, man, let's make sure that he gets some stiffer competition. You dig? But I like his outing, last week or the week before last? Always looking good. He got an 8-rounder in, look good. You know what I'm saying? So Shawty on his way, man. Yes, indeed. If you have not followed him, man, go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Go check out his box rack. Check out his workouts on Instagram and all that, man. Let's get behind this youngin'. They calling him Young Tank, man. But he want to be his own individual, man. So, mama call him CURMEL, I'ma call him CURMEL. You dig? I'm not calling him Young Tank, man. At all. I know he want to be his own individual. And Shawty, if you're listening to this right now, salute out to you, man. Salute to you, man. And always be your own man. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no wooden nickels. You dig? And remember, no matter what, you might be in a promotion with a promotional company. But keep in mind, you are the boss, man. Yeah. You are the boss. And I want more fighters to understand that they are the boss. You dig? And I ain't going back and forth with you either, Shawty. You the boss. You know what I mean? So if you peeked in here, man, check this out, man. I hope you take this conversation to heart, for sure. What scene you talking about? He said, give her a few minutes. Letting it all go today. Can't hold this shit no more. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Ain't no use of me going in there after that, man. I don't want no sloppy seconds, Jack, at all, man. Yeah. If you gonna let it all loose on her today, man, that girl ain't gonna be no more good for the rest of the day. I be in there, she like, yeah, no, sir. I feel sorry for whoever go in there after you been up in there, boy, like a stinky fat man in the bathroom, Jack. Did you say that, Jack? Jay, I'm gonna tell you, man, you gotta get yourself some internet etiquette, man, because you just say anything that you want. Hey, Singer, don't be laughing at me, man. I ain't got no sense at all. None of it. It's all gone, man. Yeah. I ain't got no filter. Booger Tumble. Hey, yo! Oh, did I say something again, Booger? I don't even know what you AOing about, man. That's that New York shit. You know when you done said something foul to me, in New York, like, oh. I don't know what I be saying. Hey, Juan Times, can you tell me what I said? I say so much, man. Talk to me quick before I forget, because I don't know shit. Hey, hey, my guy Talib Cunningham is in the building, man. Businessman, if you will. You heard me, businessman. That man building houses. He got a construction company. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man, I be having good, successful folks up in this building, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Hey, yeah. Good, successful people, man. Yeah, for sure. My man build houses from the ground. Can you understand that? Yes, indeed. Yeah. I ain't going back and forth with you. Nothing but a bunch of professionals. For sure, man. But what y'all got going on today, man? Are y'all having a good, fine, and fabulous day? It is a Tuesday. Man. That's that day that comes after Monday. And I'm so glad that I exist in this day today, man. And more than anything, I'm so glad that I'm here with you. You heard me. I'm so glad that I'm here with the good people of the Hangout. But I tell you what, salute. I'm going to go on over to Instagram, see what they got going on over there. I won't be in the building as the people come up in there for sure. Without a doubt. No more. Yeah. Bear with me, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. He said, thanks, Chan. Yeah. One of my youngsters' birthday, man. What's up with you? You know who you are, man. For sure. Yeah. About to go find out where the hangout looking like, man. I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. All right, there it is. Hey, JBT Network just jumped up into the Instagram feed, man. Have y'all signed up with the JBT Network yet? If you haven't, I need you to govern yourselves accordingly, man. I'm pretty much sure Alan Johnson done already did it. Matter of fact, while we got you in the building, Alan Johnson, we want to welcome you to the Hardcore Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Now, Alan, we only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama men up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Alan Johnson to the Hardcore Hangout experience. Y'all like that one? Yes, indeed. His first chat is what up, hardcore boxing? It's all love, baby boy. It's all love, man. You done just entered into the best boxing show in morning time, man. In the morning time. You know, I'm the best boxing show in the morning time, if you will, man. Yes, indeed. They call me morning time shorty. Wake up with me. Yeah. I'm feeling frisky this morning. Y'all make sure that y'all welcome Alan Johnson to Hardcore's Hangout, man. Yeah, for sure. Salute to Rugged, Inster into the Hangout. Josh Morgan into the Hangout. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you. You was over there on Instagram. Yes, indeed. We got a few chosen few over there in Twitter or X, if you will. Yes, indeed. My faithful constituents over there. I salute you. I love to know who you are, but I salute you. Come up in the chat one day and say, yeah, I'm part of the X2 crew. Yes, indeed. That's what we're going to call y'all. It's always my two good people over at Twitterment, man. So salute to the Twitter crew, X2 crew, if you will, man. Yeah. Troy Graham is in the building. He said, did you just say the hardcore experience? Yes, I did. Troy Graham experience, man. You know what? Don't sue me. Don't sue me, man. I wasn't even thinking about you when I said it, man. That let me know he is listening. That let me know he is listening. Hey, Troy Graham, I won't even say that again. It just came out, Jack. You know, I don't be thinking when I'm talking. Yeah, the Troy Graham experience, y'all. You dig? Yeah. I don't want no smoke, man. That man might send me some copyright infringements and, you know what I mean, be at my... I heard you on the Hangout, man, talking about experience and stuff, man. You know I'm the only experienced dude on YouTube, Jack. All right, Troy, I don't want no smoke, man, Jack. It's all you, guy. At all. You dig? Yeah. I don't need you bummed down on me, but if you come on my property, yes, indeed. That's free game there, baby. Yes, indeed. Like shooting ducks in a barrel. Wim Old School say, Jay, you just never know what people are going through. A guy who I watched videos for disappeared days ago was found. Damn. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. For sure. But I tell you what, Messenger 106 says hello. 1106. I'm playing that number today. And you from Twitch. Woo wee. Yeah. Twitch in the house. You got Twitch in the house. Shut your mouth. We want to welcome Messenger 1106 to the Hardcore Hangout, not the experience. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Hey, Messenger 1106, I think you've been watching for a second, man, and I appreciate you. And if not, hey, I welcome you to the fold today. We got only one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama, man. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Messenger 1106. I'm playing that number because I feel though that's a message to me. Oh, I'm gonna put big money man on it too, man. Yes, indeed. First chat is hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hey, Messenger 1106, I appreciate you you the first person from Twitch to come in the hangout and speak, man. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, of it, man. Yeah, man. That warm, that gets me all warm and fuzzy. He said, I see in your eyes you're not going to want to welcome me if I speak the truth. I am now damned by source to try to help. Uh-oh. Like, uh-oh. I don't understand what you're about to say, but I tell you what, as long as you're respectful about it, you can say it. As long as you don't talk about nobody, call nobody no names, I'm all right with that. I just don't tolerate name calling. But you speaking your mind, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with that. Messenger 1106, man. So do what you gotta do, man. You did. Yeah. Senior said that's my daughter's birthday. Okay. All right. That's what's up. Well, we're gonna be playing that then, Senior. I know you already on it. You did. Yeah, hey, I used to live on. Oh, that was used to be an address of one of my spots I used to live at, 1106 Fifth Street. Yeah. Boss dog in the building. Boss dog in the building. He said, "What up, hardcore? I'm in the building. I appreciate you. I'm glad you got your ears on, man. All right." Messenger 1106 said, "I am but the moment you see it. Fear of the truth will scare the life out of you, as is my course." Yeah, sound like you deep. You deep. Mike Rim said, maybe you showing my pig feet got people upset up in here, man. Well, I'm going to show it some more then. I'm going to show it some. I'm going to show them pig paws again. I'm going to show them pig paws again. GPZ say, Jay, they be in the hangout. Drake. Drake. Right. You never know who watching, man. You never know who watching. Miss Mona. Good morning, hardcore. It's 5:47 a.m. and it's coffee time. Well, you know what? You in the good California, man. I'm gonna drink with you. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mona. That was my first one this morning. I appreciate you brought it to me. I didn't know you was on the West Coast. You learn something new every day. Good Lord, 5:47 in the morning and you rocking out with me. I feel so privileged. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. The senior say, devil, I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus. I agree. Everything is a lie. We all have been lied to. I have walked into the bowels of hell and sacrificed myself for mankind to not suffer. All right, my guy. We have been lied to. We've been bamboozled. We've been run amok. I agree. We in the matrix, man. Everything that you see is not true. I agree with that too, man. You dig? Yeah, yes, indeed. Because there's a spiritual realm that you cannot see. But let me tell you something. I'm covered by blood of it, Jack. I'm covered by the blood. You better believe me. So yeah, I ain't tripping on it, man. I'm protected, man. Yeah. When they come through, they gotta bypass me because they see the blood. I just say, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood that saved me. One day while I was walking. Yeah, you better stop playing with me, man. He died on the cross for me. Miss Mona, good people in the chat. Ooh, this coffee is good. What type of coffee you sipping on? What type of coffee is you sipping on? I need to know. Oh, man, forgive me, man. My homie in the building. I didn't get a chance to talk to him, man. Let me go back up and talk to the good Dr. Mark. Hold it. I know I seen them. I know I seen them up in here, man. Where the good Dr. Mark, man? For sure, for sure. I know I seen him. There it is. Bam, sham, lamb. Say blessing, fam, all things. Lamarcus Robinson, The Rise Podcast, hashtag JBT, Wim Old School, Arya, Talib Cunningham, Al Book, Naeem, Joanne, say Joanne Time, Remo, hashtag JBT, GPZ, JBT Allen, Johnson, and the Doc and Lovely herself, the Melon Queen. Yeah, Remo said that PBC pay-per-view card making it hard for others networks, man. They are stacking each card, man. Yeah, they ain't playing with them, man. Everything in full of force right now. PK205. Where you been at? He said the Black Jim Jones, please don't drink the Kool-Aid. PK205, what you been up to, man? Been a minute, man. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you, though. That lets me know that you are okay. Yeah. You are okay. That's the most important thing, man. For sure. All right. Over on Twitter, we got the real. Hey, y'all. Salute to you. We want to welcome you to the Hardcore Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Got only one rule around here. No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody mama men up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome the real Hey Y'all to the Hardcore Hangout. I wanted to say experience again, man, but I seen Troy peeking over my computer. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Grimy Lock. Okay, Grimy Lock to first in the building. Salute to you, my guy. Welcome you to the Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates to get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Got only one rule around here. Grimy Lock, no hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody mama men up in here, man. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Grimy Lock to first into the Hardcore Hangout. Doc and Lovely, what are you talking about over there? She said flawless mentality. Good morning. Salute, King. Yes, indeed. She part of the welcome committee, man. Yeah. She part of the welcome committee. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I mean, nobody better not ever say anything to me. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Okay, what else we got going on? Being in boxing news, say salute the flawless mentality. Salute to you. Salute to you. What it do, what it is, what it shall be. All right. The real and Nico Bryce has joined the hangout. We want to welcome the real Nico Bryce to the hangout. We appreciate you for sliding through. You over there on Instagram. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates to get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing, and we welcome you. We just don't want you talking about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome the real Nico Bryce into the hangout for sure. For sure. Scale Scrapper Troy, man. That's my guy right there, man. Yeah. That's my guy, Scale Scrapatoy in the building, man. Yeah. Okay. Everybody doing fine and fab tablets, man. What you got on your mind today? The real Nico Bryce. I'd like to know. I hope everything is fine. For sure. Everybody speaking to everybody up in here, man. I'm so glad to be in the building this morning, man. And that God has given me another opportunity to be great, man. When I say that, man, I really mean it. Man. Because every day that you're above ground, man, that's just letting you know that God is extending grace and mercy to your life, man. That's what they do. Yeah. That's what they do. I'm talking about the the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, man. Yeah, that triune God, man. There's only one God, though. I'm gonna let you know that now. Remo say funny things. People from New York don't even say good morning to each other here. You get a welcome script. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I've always been fond of New Yorkers, man, and the reason why is that because in New York, I done found out, man. They're very confrontational for one. You dig, but you can have an all-out argument with a New Yorker, and right after that, like, "Want to go get a sandwich?" Okay, yeah, yeah. They let that stuff roll off, man, because they built like that, man. They conditioned like that. They're used to that. Yeah, they're used to that, man, for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I learned a lot from New Yorkers, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said, don't let it sink in, man. Get it out right there. Let it, yeah, deal with it right then. Don't let it soak into your spirit, man, and touch, all that other stuff in there, man. Don't even let it get there. They deal with it right there and now. So that's why I like New Yorkers, man. And they taught me how to drive too. Yes, indeed, man. I remember the first time I drove to New York, man. I had a car full of women, and they was like, I'm trying to get through the Lincoln Tunnel. I got my blinkers on and everything, being all nice. They said, "Jay, you can't do that up here, baby. You gonna have to exert force. You just gotta take it." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, you can't put your blinkers on, baby. You just if you want to get over, just get over." You ain't had to tell me that twice, man. I was like Mario Andretti out there, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Even the cab drivers, I was Bogart, man. Yeah, after they told me that, yeah, I started driving stuff up there I ain't care about. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We call them hoopties, man. I went to Hooptyville. Jack got me one of them hoopties, man. Yeah, I'm talking about disposable cars, Jack. That's what I drove to New York, man, because I knew what I might do. Look, it's crazy in New York, man, because they got no fault insurance. You get in the accident, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. Yeah, yeah. Our booger said, she said, you just got to take it. Famous last words. Oh my goodness, man, for sure. Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, man. What do y'all want to talk about in boxing, man? Because I'm about to drop the ligament. I'm about to drop the ligament, man. We're gonna talk about whatever trending topics are happening in the world of boxing right now. I really want to know, do y'all really think we're gonna get that Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fight on the 20th? What's 10 days from now? What's the day? The 9th? Yeah, something like that, man. What's that? 11 days? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you really think we're gonna get that fight? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing selling, Jack. Yes, and they can't give a ticket away at all. They can't give it away, man. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you that one thing that I definitely think you should get some understanding of. Everybody was talking about Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, and they hit that 1.2. They hit that 1.2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They hit that 1.2. And a lot of people said the reason why that it happened is because of Ryan, and he is the face of boxing. Even Ryan said it yesterday. Ryan yesterday said that he feels like he's the face of boxing. That's what he said, man. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess we're going to find out because it is a pay-per-view event that has been discounted from what I understand down to $69.99. But after you get into all the fees and service fees and fee, oh Lord, I said fee. I know some of them jail cats in here like fee. Oh no, forgive me. Shout out to all the fee stuffers up in here. One time said Ryan got his guarantee, so he will show. Oh man. Oh man. Yes, indeed. All love about that, man. Let me see something. Okay. Hey, Showtime. What you laughing about, man? I knew it. I knew it. You had to hear about that Fifi. He's not here to... Hey, stop playing, yo. Tim Layton say 99. GPs, he say yes, sir. One time said Amazon $69.95 flat. Booger Man say tickets prices come down a lot. I've been checking for weeks. Checked again yesterday. Yeah, I was on there too yesterday, Booger Man. I think the cheapest ticket I found on there was like $203. The most expensive one I found on Ticketmaster was $800. Scale Scrubber Toy say, not the Fifi. You know what? Hit those holler, man. Yeah. All y'all Fifi specialists up in here, man. All the Fifi specialists is up in here, man. Hey, station break me, man, please. All right, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link for all y'all Fifi specialists up in here. Got the link straight. Hold on. Let me see that. Come on now. Oh, I'm hitting it in the wrong spot. Whoa. Whoa. Like, whoa. Don't do that. She like, don't do that. Oh man. Hey, y'all gotta forgive me today, man. For real. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I woke up this morning. Yeah. What that is. There it is, man. Yeah, the pay-per-view supposed to be $69.99 GPZ for Ryan and Haney. Yeah, exactly. He said petty ninja there. One time then jumped in the building. Let me get my what's up, Juan?
What's up? It's been a minute.
Yeah, got going on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be brief because the wife just got home. But this was inevitable.
Loading that pium just now. That's what that noise sounds like.
Oh no, I'm making
Everything
eggs.
all right?
No, I'm making eggs. I was
Oh, okay. Sound like it was loading, John. Like, okay. Oh. What's the goods, man?
This being a flop wasn't inevitable because when they did the whole WWE thing in January at the Super Bowl, it gained no traction. No one cared then. And it's pretty much been downhill. Then, of course, with Ryan Garcia, didn't do them any favors. And like the dude Knockout said, the most interesting part about the whole lead up to the fight was the sparring footage when that got dropped. That took 2-3 weeks away from them promoting. Then Devin Haney and they spend the time trying to spin that narrative and defend themselves. Then it's just that them boys don't got the juice, and then them prices just were too high. I don't even think it's about New York. It just on 420, niggas are literally like, am I gonna buy tickets for that? You know how much weed I could get for 420?
Yo, they gotta make life-threatening decisions. Should I get me a bag? Or should I watch this fight? Am I gonna do both? Is it gonna be man? Great point. Great point.
Like, not for that. And they're like, man, I'm gonna get zooted, have picks. It's a possibility if they bring that pay-per-view down that
Well, they
it
brought it
could.
down to $69.99. It was 80.
No, they're about to bring that down further because
$49.99.
yeah, especially because this is the thing where PVC be on Amazon now. Everyone have Amazon. You don't have to go through the whole. That's how it was with Showtime, but I supported Tank and stuff like that. You got to get the Showtime app, even if you don't have a subscription to Showtime. You got to go through all these extra steps and
Mm-hmm.
paying taxes. And literally, I ordered a fight. What that was last week, or
Mm-hmm.
whenever the Zoo and Fedora fight was. I wasn't planning on buying it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was at home. The shit was one click.
One click. Okay. Too
One
easy,
click.
right?
You can't beat that. I'm not finna go through all that to pay for the zone to watch the fight unless it's that low and it makes it worthwhile. So that was my 2 cents on this whole thing. But this was inevitable. Them boys don't got the juice. No one cares. I have a 17-year-old son, and when the Tank and Ryan fight last year, they
Mm-hmm.
hit me up. Oh, you watching it? So him and his friends are talking about it. They making bets with each other. It was a whole event. This thing has no traction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the boxing guy, and no one even mentioned up, oh, you gonna watch that fight or you brother? Like, no one cares.
Mm.
So that was my, you know, analysis on that. So thanks for having me up, Jay.
Always a pleasure, man. Good to see you, my guy. You
Yes,
know.
sir.
I appreciate you big time, man, for always rocking out in the hangout, my brother.
Yes, sir. All right.
Troy Graham. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Good morning, good sir. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing, man? Bless up one and all. This whole situation with Devin and his fights, this fight not selling and all that. This is the same thing they did with Crawford. I mean, but at the same, okay, well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. He's fighting a guy that people know. He's fighting a guy that actually made Tank the face of boxing. That before he fought Devin, he didn't have that moniker. He didn't have that title. I mean, sorry, before he fought Ryan, nobody was saying face of boxing. He beats Ryan, all of a sudden he's a face of boxing. So now Devin says, okay, well, I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him at his weight class. It's not gonna be no weight stipulations or anything. He's gonna be at full strength. And now they say, well, this fight's not selling and yada yada yada. See, fans in boxing are very fickle. They say that we can't get the fights we want, and then when fights are put on that you should watch, then you complain about that a certain percentage because that's not your fighter. There's no such thing as your fighter. If you love boxing, watch the damn fight. It's just that simple. Because
That's
see, I'm gonna tell you how it hurts the sport, right? When
okay.
you tear down a fighter that's on top, whether it be Crawford or Devin, it also hurts your fighter because who's he gonna fight? Just you see what happened with Crawford. He beat Spence. He washed Spence up. Who? Okay, so what's left for Spence now? And on the flip side, what's left for Crawford? Once Devin takes care of Ryan, what's next for him? And also for Tank as well. If Devin keeps winning and Tanks keep winning, but y'all say that Devin ain't don't sell and yada yada, how the hell's the fight ever gonna get made?
I don't know. But what I can answer is you said that they're saying that the fight is not selling. It's not that.
Oh
It's
yeah, I understand that. What I'm saying
no,
is,
let me finish. I listened to you all the way. You said they say. I went on Ticketmaster myself, and it says everything that's in blue is available. Well, everything was in blue. I'm talking damn near 89%. So that shows right there that they're not selling tickets to the actual venue. Now, I don't know what they're going to do on pay per view, but the actual venue, if they don't start selling some of these tickets, man, are they just going to give them all away so it'll look like it's a pack house, or are we just a bunch of procrastinators and everybody going to bum down on it next week? Explain to me what you think will happen.
Personally, just from the outside looking in, I say that's a two-part thing. Number one, it is fan perception that drives a fight, but also his father does most of the talking. He has to come out and do more talking for himself. He's the fighter. His father's not the fighter. He is. So now Bill's doing a good job, but we don't really need to know Bill. Bill ain't getting in the ring, is he? No. Bill's not gonna
Might
fight
try.
nobody. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he should come out more often and put his face on the Breakfast Club, Sway in the Morning, and whatever other shows, the big podcasts is. He should come out and say, "This is who I am. This is what I'm going to do." Talk that talk and sell that fight himself. Okay, I could tell you about my sons, right? I got three of them, but unless they're showing proof for themselves, you're really not going to connect with them, correct?
Facts.
Right. So he has to come out the fighter. We know the Sugar Rays of the world, not because of Mike Trainer, who was his manager and his lawyer came out spoke for him, because he came out and spoke for him. We know the Mike Tyson of the world, not because Don King spoke for him, even though he did, because Tyson spoke for himself. That's how you build. That's how you build with the fans. That's how they connect to you. They can't connect to Devin because they connected to his daddy. So that's why his fights really don't sell. It's not based on what he does in the ring. He's not connecting with the fans because he's not there for the fans to connect with.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to counteract that. Tank don't talk either. Tank don't say nothing. Tank very seldom say anything. He doesn't do interviews unless it's fight time. Okay. But his knockouts sell. His knockouts sell. He don't say anything. So sometimes you got to let your hands do the talking, man. And if you do let your hands do the talking, I was trying to think of a good word to rhyme with it, but I can't. You know, let your hands do the talking and let the people do the walking. I don't know, but he don't talk either.
Well, he's talking a whole lot more now that he pulled away from Floyd. So you could connect to him because he's starting to open up more now that Floyd Mayweather, he pulled away from Floyd, and he's doing more to talking for himself because he's not this big ticket dude like people think he is. Live gate, yes, but not pay per view. At the live gate, they sell out certainly, but not pay per view. So you
Last
know
view was 1.2 million.
that was only against Ryan. Who else did he do that with?
I don't know, but Devin's gonna fight Ryan too. Is that gonna be 1.2?
No, it's not. They're different fighters. They're different fighters, and then the
I'm
promotion is
confused.
different. Tank was out there promoting the fight himself, not
Mm.
Calvin and not Floyd or whatever. Tank is out there promoting the fight. When you say he doesn't talk, he was doing a whole lot of talking. He's been doing a whole lot of talking,
No, not a whole
you
lot.
know,
I ain't gonna
and
say a
all
whole
that.
lot, man. I
And
ain't gonna
he
say
he
a whole
also has this persona of being a bad boy from out of Baltimore, this, that, and the other. Whereas Devin is looked at for some reason he's knocked for being a good guy that comes from a good family. I don't know why we knock people like that, but he has that. There's two different personas here. I can't speak for all of us. I cannot speak. I can only speak on what I know. It seems like most people gravitate to that bad boy thing, as we know, but we pull away from those who seem to have a better background than that. Whereas it's is your accomplishments in the ring, and as it stands, Devin is more accomplished in the ring than Tank. So it's just based on a lot of things.
Let's talk fashion.
What's up, man?
It's all good, man. I feel like you got something to say.
I think people be just coming up talking nonsense, man. Because I just caught the last bit of what he
Can you
was
bring your
saying.
volume up a little bit? Ooh, I can't.
Hold on. Let me. You can hear me better?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah. So the gravitate to bad boys thing, that's just a cultural thing. Allen Iverson, Rodman, uh, what's the other guy?
Can y'all
He,
hear him? If y'all can hear him, give me a thumbs up, y'all. If y'all can hear him, because you're really sounding low.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
not like how you normally do. What you doing different today?
I think it's you.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. Well, let's find out.
No, you are kind of low, brother.
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Uh, Give me 1 second.
It's all good, all good. But yeah, man, Troy, I see what you're saying. We do gravitate to the bad boys. We like watching mafia flicks, and we like controversy and all that, because all that stuff sells, man. It is what it is. Why we're built like that, maybe we've been conditioned like that. I don't know. So I can't argue with you on that point. You know what I'm saying? But there has been fighters that have not been bad boys that we have rocked out with. Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't a bad boy. But no, I can say Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins was definitely a bad boy. Muhammad Ali wasn't a bad boy. Say that again. Much better than before. Yeah. Let's rock with that.
All right, so basically, like the whole marketing, Tank's been marketed as an anomaly, where you don't really hear from him, you don't really see him. You see him in passing, and only when it matters. These dudes, Devin is marketed as somebody who's going to put pain, somebody who's going to knock somebody the F out, and he's lying to the people because it hasn't done. We've been waiting for him to knock somebody out since Gamboa. I'm doing worse than Tank did. He is chasing a golden unicorn that lives in Baltimore. It doesn't work for him. Be his own man. Steph Curry, he is the good boy of the NBA, but it works because he stays in his lane. Which one do you want to be marketed as? The good guy or the troll? Which, like, he got to choose which one he want to be. They said, all right, Tank is doing a circus fight. He doing this, he doing that. That's not real boxing. He turns around and fights the same guy, but the numbers is not looking the same. Why is that? You got to choose which avenue you're going to take. You want the hype, or you want the accolades. If you want the accolades, he shouldn't even be in the ring with Ryan. Right or wrong?
Yeah, he's leftovers, but he wants the money.
What belt Ryan got, or what has Ryan done in the sport with Devin Haney, who said he's about legacy, should be even in the ring with Ryan Garcia at this point in time in his career?
Oh, Ryan got that new Dior belt. It's fire too.
And that's what I'm saying. Which avenue do you really want to choose? He's confusing the people. That's why the people can't attach and can't gravitate to him. Another thing, it's bad timing for them to be fighting in New York City because the Knicks are on fire right now. The Knicks ain't have a successful season in years. So nobody don't care about no other sport right now. Not even the Yankees in opening season, spring show, whatever they got going on. It don't matter because the Knicks are on fire right now. So you ain't going to get no West Coast kids to make the city stop for them. I guarantee it.
Right. All right. You got something for that, Troy?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, the reason why Ryan and Tank sold is for a couple of reasons. One, that was marketed as Tank's toughest fight. Ryan was marketed
every fight is does that.
No, Ryan was marketed as his toughest fight.
Every fight Tank gets in, they say, "Oh, this is his toughest."
Nope, not. Come on now, not to the level of what he had with Ryan. Even he said it. This is gonna be my toughest fight. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He said it himself out of his own mouth. But then with Devin, okay, you mentioned Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was ridiculously flashy. He was a flashy fighter. Of course, you're gonna love him because he gonna give you that talent, and he gonna drop people too. He was pretty. He was pretty, but he was brutal at the same time, right?
Right. So
he gonna put that pain on you. Devin, in all honesty, he could have TKO'd Prograis. He really could have if he had that dog in him.
I agree.
He TK'd him, but for some reason he held back. That's on him. That's on him, and that's on his daddy. He has to. If he got it in him, then he gotta let it out, right? And then you'll see things change. I don't know why he's being held back for whatever reason, or he's holding it back, or maybe that's just not him. But at the same token, we had a guy by the name of Floyd Mayweather. He ain't knocked nobody out either. For 12 years, he ain't knocked nobody out.
Yeah, but
But he was marketable.
And he knew how to talk that ish. He knew how to talk that ish. He knew how to talk that ish. He knew how to talk. He made you mad at him, man. So you wanted to see him to lose. You want to see him lose. But yeah, he could box his ass off, and we knew him when he was Pretty Boy. So we knew that he had that monster for sure. Now, when he started, them hands started acting crazy for him, he backed down off of that. But yet then he pulled on the black hat, and he put on the moniker. He started showing you the diamonds, the flashy cars, that. He did everything, man. Yeah, and that's what made us love Floyd, man. We attracted to the bling and everything, and he won, and he kept winning, and he kept winning. That's what made Floyd who Floyd is, man.
Yeah, all that's nice and good, but you just said knockouts. Who in 12 years he ain't knocked nobody out?
That's right, but he was a cerebral fighter. He was intelligent, man, and he knew how to win, and he can box his ass off. Can you tell me he couldn't?
That sound like Devin. No, but that sound like Devin, don't it?
Can I get in on that real
And it
quick?
still don't work for him. So maybe he don't have that je ne sais quoi or something.
No, the problem is Floyd didn't walk into a fight saying I'm gonna knock him the F out. That's the difference. You telling the public that I'm gonna beat the shit out of them, and you're not giving the fans what you said. It's not a selling point. You don't use things like that. Floyd said I'm the best. Floyd said I'm just the best. Period. He's the best in everything he does because he worked harder than everybody. That was his selling point, and he was an irritant. So let me ask you a question, Troy. Wrestling been fake for how many years? As long as we've been alive. Wrestling been scripted. But they know how to sell it and know how to market it and they know how to bring the attraction in the eyes to that ring. You agree on that?
That's a different sport because they give you drama outside. They give you a whole
I
lot
just
of
I just
drama
I
that
just
build
asked you
up
a
to
question.
that.
I just
Right.
asked you yes or no. Yes or no. Is
Of
fake.
course, man.
Okay.
Yeah, of
So
course it is.
so
But
so
go ahead,
okay.
go
So
ahead.
leading up to a fight, what did Mayweather do? Leading up to a fight. Everything that you
Nothing
see
that
in
interests me other
did
than run his mouth. He just ran his
okay.
mouth. He didn't. I
Okay.
mean, it didn't
So
interest
he
me at all.
so he ran his mouth. He didn't knock nobody out. Was you watching?
Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't really. I stopped watching his fights once he got into the welterweight division. I really didn't pay no attention to him because I saw what he was doing. It was just about business. It wasn't really about the sport, and it was boring. So
Oh,
I tuned him out.
So you
oh,
watched
yes.
Devin?
Got him. Got him. Look at it. You sound like a hater, Troy. God damn it.
I knew that word was going to come up. Why is it that I can't choose to watch a fighter and not be called a hater? If he's boring to me, he's boring to me. I actually know the sport. He's
So
boring to me.
what is Devin in? If Floyd was born, what is Devin?
Devin has his moments, man. He has his moments.
If
But
Floyd was boring, what is Devin? That's all I'm asking. Like, what do you
Devin's
call it?
not boring. Devin's actually not boring to me. He does put out. He does just doesn't have that dog in him. But he will go in there and he'll engage a little bit. But he just won't step on the gas to take nobody out. Floyd
So
pot shot, hold and slide. Pot shot, hold and slide. That's what he did for 12 years. I can't watch. I can't watch that.
so Devin is must see TV, and Floyd was never that. I'm
Uh,
just asking.
I didn't say that. That was you that said that.
You said that I asked you, was he exciting? You said Floyd wasn't exciting,
You
so you
did not
didn't watch.
ask me if he's exciting. You asked me what is Devin and compared to
What is
Floyd. You
you
didn't
said
use the
you
word
did not
exciting.
watch? You said you did not watch Floyd. You did not watch
No, I
Floyd.
said I stopped watching him once he got into the
He did
welterweights because he was boring.
exactly. And Devin is entertaining to you, is what you're telling me.
At some points, yes. Is his whole
Okay.
fight, no. At some points, yes. Just like with Bernard, at some points he was exciting. At some points he was ugly.
Okay. So can Devin count on your $80 this next week? Is next week?
I haven't paid for a fight since Floyd. Since my son asked me to get Floyd Mayweather versus Shane Mosley, which was 13 years ago.
So you take him.
Exactly. So how is it how is it valid what you saying there? You're not even willing to support the shit. I'm
No, no, no,
confused.
no, no. Don't say I don't support the sport. I do other things to support the sport that's more important besides pay for a fight.
Okay. So who's your favorite fighter
Yeah,
currently?
yeah, I like that.
Currently, who's your favorite fighter?
I don't have one solid fighter. You fighters plural, but I don't have one solid fight I can say is my favorite. Just that one.
Okay, so you would have got that said you like it's about entertainment, guts and glory or something like that. Blood,
No, 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 no. I said boxing is brilliance. I said it's beauty, and I said it's brutality. That's what I
brutality.
said.
Okay, all right. Well, nice to meet you again, bro.
Aunt McQueen.
Good morning, gents. Troy Graham, you sound like an Edward Vasquez fan to me.
I wish I knew who that was.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay.
Nah, but I'll say this though. I do think that there are ways to be a little bit more of a showman, even if you don't have knockout power. Sometimes you gotta, play to the crowd a little bit. That's if that's your thing. If you're looking to be a showman, you make a guy miss, you put the hands over the eyes, like you're looking out there. You see some guys do it. Caleb Plant, like if you watch him fight, if he's got a guy that he could completely outclass, he'll do some little flashy stuff like that. Floyd would be talking to people in the crowd at times, like the Henry Bruce Ellis fight, and he's talking to the commentators about the Eagles and the Patriots or whoever it was at the time, and he liked Mike Vick and all this stuff like that. It's like little things like that count towards showmanship. Sugar Ray Leonard, as my guy Troy said before, it's like he had a nice combination of both. Like as far as like him being a scrappy guy, like he'll be on your ass, but at the same time he'll be throwing the bolos, winding up, and all that stuff, and doing all the flashy stuff. So I think that if you don't got that knockout power, there are other ways that you can still be a showman in the ring. We're seeing it right now with what's his name, Ben Whitaker. He's gaining a little traction because of that, because he's got a flashy style. It isn't necessarily because he's knocking guys out, but he's in there. You got that little herky-jerky style and making guys miss. A little bit of that Emmanuel Augustus. He's doing his best impression of that. So, yeah, I think there are different ways to entertain the audience. It don't just got to be the knockout.
I agree with you.
Wow. Okay, I like that. But yeah, man, what do y'all think about CURMEL MOTON, man? They're definitely putting the machine behind him. He just fought last week or the week before last, and he's going to be fighting on the CANELO undercard, man. So getting on a CANELO undercard on Amazon Prime is big eyes right there. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think about this kid? Do you feel though that he has the goods? And do you feel though that Mayweather can make him the next one? What do y'all think?
I think it's possible for sure. And that seems to be the approach that they're taking right now, is to go full steam behind. And I understand now why his first two fights, why they weren't on the televised portion of the events, because he's seen a little bit of the criticism that he faced from taking a solid punch. People are like, oh, maybe he's just not ready yet. But hey, it's a fight. That's what happens. Everybody gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
now
only that,
it's
though,
on televised fights.
he was too young to be on the televised version of it. Like I think he just signed like an agreement that he was able to make his pro debut before he was actually 18 years old. So that was kind of what was a little bit in the way with that decision.
Okay. Okay, I like the kid, man. He's a good looking kid, man. Hard worker from what I understand. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid to mix it up. You know what I mean? And he's young, so he's definitely going to get that culture behind him. And he got the machine behind him, Mayweather's. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they touch turns gold. You know what I mean? They help Tank get where Tank is at this point, man. So I feel though that they're going to use the same recipe that they use for Tank, you know what I'm saying, and put that same thing on behind CURMEL. So, and one thing about Mayweather, we already know they're going to move him a different way, man. They're going to move him You're not going to be pleased with all their decisions on who he's going to fight. You know what I'm saying? They're only going to put him there to make sure that he's going to win that fight, man, until he started getting into the tougher competition. You know, I'm going to be truthfully honest. We know that, man. We know that. And everybody pretty much does the same thing, man. But it ain't like the kid don't got the goods. You know what I'm saying? So far, I like everything that I see. I like that he got those 8 rounds in on the last fight because you need that, man. You need those experiences, man. But they're definitely going to move him up gently. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that he is what he is, man, and that they make him look impressive every time he goes out. I mean, how many fights he got now? 4, 5, something like that.
I think
Um,
4.
I
yeah,
I
believe
okay.
it's
think
4.
I
Yeah,
think
okay. Wait.
it's very key for him to follow the blueprint though,
Yeah.
because he kind of is a mirror image of what kind of Tank was at a young age. How he's being marketed was kind of the same thing, like a destructive, demon child. Like,
Mm-hmm.
kind of has that look. But it's like we've seen a couple of Mayweather fighters not really do make much noise. But what he can bring and the eyes that he can attract with the violence that he puts out for, it's a good formula for what they know how to do with a guy like that. And Tank is the proof of the pudding with that one.
Brother Jay, I was gonna respond to this comment here by William Old School. That cool?
Sure, as long as it's respectful. You know how we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
down.
yeah. Come,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Come on now. You know, comic relief, if anything.
yeah,
But
yeah. Okay.
what I was gonna say is, William, on this, when I say that it's more important things than paying for fights, what I'm doing outside of here is I'm working on getting a union bill for boxing and a commission. That's more important to me than paying for fights that you really don't want to see. Because in the long run, that's going to help every fighter that comes after that. If right, so that to me is more important. When I said that, I do other things that's more important than paying for fights. That's what I'm doing outside of the sport.
Cool, 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 cool. That's what's up. That's what's
Highly
up.
commendable. Highly
And,
commendable. I
and,
respect that, bro.
and it's needed. Everybody, let me tell you something. When it comes to having a body, the eyes can't do what the nose does. The nose can't do what the hand does. Everybody got to know and play their position, man. And if everybody plays their position, we work in unison. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, some people might, their thing for boxing is supporting. You know what I mean? Me, this is what I like doing, man. And everybody's supposed to play their position. And if we all do what we're supposed to do, you dig, the body moves correctly, man. And so everybody can't be the hand, everybody can't be the foot, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of butts out here, I tell you that much though. But it is what it is. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I think they're gonna move him correctly, man. Like I said, a lot of people don't like the PBC movement. You know what I mean? And that's cool, man, because you have a right to like what you like, man. And that's the beautiful thing about America, man. You know what I mean? The freedom of speech, for as much as they allow us to have. But man, I like the kid, man. I think he's going to do well. You know what I'm saying? He's just what 4 fights, man. So, don't expect for him to be fighting King Kong, Godzilla, and Shaq Fu, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the child develop, man. He's young. What? He's 18 years old. He can't even buy beer. You know what I'm saying?
Last I
So,
checked, he was still 17.
oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, he's a
He,
young, very, very young man. Very
yeah,
young man.
he should still be in school. You know what I'm saying? So, I think he's doing excellent. He's about to be on one of the biggest cards this year at 17 years old. That ain't nothing to whistle Dixie at, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's not be too harsh on the kid, man. 17 years old, already doing an 8 rounder. You know what I'm saying? And he's on Canelo versus Munguia. I like
Yeah, I think it's imperative for them to develop him properly. I think that's the other thing that goes over a lot of our heads as fans when it comes to the matchmaking early on. And we think it's just all about padding the record and not about giving these guys different looks. Like you have him fight a tall fighter so you can see what that's like. Have him fight a guy that can pressure him, see what that's like. Have him fight a guy that's a counter puncher, see what that's like. And just build them up and develop them accordingly. Like the matchmaking ain't just about the resume and the record, but the development of the fighter too. So then when you finally get him to the point where he's in contention and he's on the world level, he's got enough experience to be able to deal with a multitude of styles and elements.
Great point, Troy.
Yes, something you said. You said that he's on the biggest card of something, or did you say one of the biggest cards? I want to make sure I get your words right.
I can't remember, but either one,
Yeah.
I could go with either one of them, though.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, from what I've been hearing, and I've heard this said on here too, that Mr. Alvarez cherry picked this young man. So how did it go from being a cherry pick to now being one of the biggest cards? I'm just curious.
Because the money dictates what's big.
I think he's talking about the magnitude of the event, not necessarily like the caliber of fighter that's in front of him, but damn near everything Canelo does is a big event. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the best event or it's the highest quality event, but you talk about the amount of eyeballs that are going to be on this, the viewership that Canelo tends to generate. So I think it's a pretty big card in that regard. It may not be the best card of the year, but I would say between that and that Tank and Frank Martin, at least what we anticipate as far as like the magnitude of the event, not just the quality of the card itself.
I agree with you on what you said about Canelo, because in this era, there's nobody on that level for him to fight. So but he could put cards together that are big cards, but there's really no big fights out there for him. But he could pick big fights together. But
no,
I don't. Yeah, but far as Tank goes, Tank's fight is just a fight. It's not really anything to write home about.
Hey, going back to the Canelo, man, and when I say, I might have said cherry or something like that, or I might have had a thumbnail, you know what I mean?
It wasn't you, it was the folks that was on your platform.
Okay, I don't know. Sometimes I get so excited, you know what I'm saying? But Munguia can fight. You know what I mean? So let me set the record on that. Munguia can fight. Munguia is a threat. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that his record is definitely manufactured by Golden Boy Protection. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to stand on that, you dig? And they're good at that. They're very good at that. But you know what? All the promoters are. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they just be having those blow up shit weighted records that be crazy. But now to address the situation on there's nobody there for Canelo to fight, I beg to differ, because I feel though that if he felt though that he could win against David Benavidez, he would fight him. But yet we are not getting that fight. And I wonder why, because they're on the same side of the streetament. You dig? He's been his mandatory for a while now, you know. So I just wonder what is in Canelo's mind about Benavidez, so I can have some understanding and not look at it as a duck. You know what I'm saying? The kid cries out your name from the top of every hill. PBC has been trying to make that fight happen. I know that by firsthand. You know what I'm saying? He has turned it down. He said he hasn't, but he has behind closed doors. He has turned that fight down. That's why he left and went out there about a month ago to see if he can make another fight. But then when he realized nobody wanted to be his huckleberry, he came back on bending knees asking for PBC to handle this fight for him with Jaime Munguia.
I think, okay, well, this is...
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me drop the mic. Go ahead, my brother. Like your mic don't even want to work now, huh? What's that man? Yeah, let them talk, y'all.
I actually heard that an offer was made. I actually heard that because I was on mute. I actually heard that an offer was made to Benavidez, and for some reason that was turned down, and yada 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 or whatever.
Nope,
But then,
nope.
no, hold on, and then he
Okay,
basically. But you
forgive
know
me.
what? This is what I honestly feel. I think that where he is right now, this is Alvarez. He's looking to make the biggest fights that will pay him the most, and then just retire. I understand that David Alvarez. I even spoke to David Alvarez, and I told him now is the time for him to fight Alvarez because I think he could beat him now, right? So I understand that he would give give brother problems, right? I said David Alvarez. I meant
We let you
I mean
go.
David
We let you
Benavidez,
go. We know what you
right?
meant. We knew what you meant.
So I actually believe that he might have what it takes to beat Mr. Alvarez right now. But the fact is that Alvarez is not going to fight him. So y'all can talk all you
Why?
want because
Why? Why?
it's a two-part thing. I think in his eyes, number one, he's looking to get the most money with fights that he believes that he could win, to be very honest with you. And he's also looking and it just boils down to the most money at this point so I can leave the sport. If he fights David right now, I don't believe that in his mind he thinks David is going to sell. That fight with him and David is going to sell, number one, right? Because David really doesn't have a fan base and all that. And then he knows he's going to have to put some work in with that. Whereas with this kid, he could probably outbox this kid and beat him. So that's my honest take on it. He's doing the Floyd Mayweather thing where he's right now in his career where he's like, I earned the right to pick and choose who I'm going to fight.
Troy, you just answered all. You just said everything I just said. To be honest, man, because you just said he's ducking. You just said
I
that.
didn't say anything about ducking. I'm just being
No,
honest.
you did say he ducked. You know why? Because you said that he want to do the fights that he knows that he can beat. Now, now for you to say that he has no following, he's going to have the same following that Canelo has. Because every Mexican person or Latino person in America and Mexico, Tijuana, and every other place is going to watch that fight. Hey, being there, can you mute yourself, sir? Every person in that and the Latino community is going to watch that fight. If you don't, why don't you believe that every Latino wants to see that fight?
I'm gonna tell you why. But it's based on David's fights. If that was the case, then every time David fought, then then everything you just said, them same people would be watching them fight.
Because they know he gonna whip their ass, but they
No,
not
no,
sure
no.
with Canelo. They ain't sure
No,
with
no, no,
Canelo.
no. I'm talking about every time David has fought. He hasn't really drawn in that community because a lot of times, okay, like in one breath he'll say that I'm Mexican, and then the next breath he'll say that I'm what Guatemalan and all that. So
Ecuadorian.
I'm sorry. So he doesn't really, and if he had that fan base, he would have that fan base. Period. Doesn't matter who he fought.
I tell
It
you
doesn't
what,
matter who he fought.
Troy, I'm ready to risk my dollar, man. Everybody knows about my $1 bets, man. When or if they ever fight, I bet you $1 that fight will sell over 1 million pay-per-views.
Okay, well, I
And,
see
and Canelo has not been selling million pay-per-views lately.
nobody has except for Mike Tyson.
And Tank Davis 1.2,
Thanks
unless
to
you
Ryan. Thanks to
and
Ryan.
okay, well that means that it should happen again when he fights Devin. Okay, I agree with you then. Okay, great. It's because of Ryan for all intents and purposes right now. So we will see what Munguia with Canelo does, but I guarantee you, if he get in there with that Mexican monster, he will get a 1.5 million pay-per-views, man.
Okay, well, I tell you what, I'll see your dollar and
Okay.
raise you $1.50 and a chicken box from Cherry Hill. All right.
I take the bet. I take
All
the
right.
bet. I take the bet because I ain't gonna have to worry about. I ain't got to worry about all that. I already know I'm winning the bet.
Extra hot sauce and mumbo sauce, please. Thank you.
You the one. You're gonna. Well, if that's the issue, man, I ain't eat no fake mumbo. I need it from DC. Then you gotta go to we gonna have mumbo, and you gotta go to DC and get that box.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Well, cancel a chicken box.
Yo,
Get
okay.
me some food from the restaurant at Park Heights on Rogers.
I used to live on Rogers. Not a problem.
I forgot it, but it's a Jamaican spot right across from
It
the
won't
gas
even make it.
station.
It won't make a difference because I ain't gonna have to go.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have to go. Being in boxing news, are you ready for us? Pharmaceutical shorty might be counting pills right now or talking to one of the constituents at the desk right now. No, he's a pharmaceutical. He's a pharmacist.
Got you. I'm just laughing at a joke I heard from a comic who's actually a pharmacist. Yeah, he's a pharmacist and a comic.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, well, my brother is too. He's a pharmacist and a comic too. There you go, right there. Being in boxing news. Welcome.
What's popping, man? Nah, I'm just sitting there, man. I like Troy, man. I like Troy experience, man.
Okay.
I'm a fan, bro. I see all y'all jumping on him, bro. I see all y'all jumping on that man, bro.
So you came to his rescue. You came to his rescue.
I see what's going on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bro,
Troy likes this. Troy likes this, man. That's what you don't understand.
Oh, I know.
You see how he kicked back, arms behind his head and everything? He loves to hear. Found another platform that he has not been kicked off that he can talk to right now. Yeah, he loves it. I've been knowing Troy for over 6 years, man. He loves it. He's good for TV.
Yeah, he likes this kind of bullshit. I see him, dog. He likes this type of bullshit.
Hell yeah, he get that big old spoon and stir it up, Jack.
I'm glad you caught on.
That's why
I've been there.
Remo thought he was getting off. Troy was loving that shit when Remo was talking to him, bro.
Facts.
That's why, dog. If you would have heard me, bro, I was choked up. I was crying because Remo thought he was getting off. And Troy was just sitting back, just eating that shit up, bro. Troy, why you do that, bro? You trolling you come out here just trolling, bro, fucking with us, man.
Nah, man,
look. A controversial channel, brother. JBT Network not controversial, brother.
Why get that word used on me so much? This is all we have a bunch of grown men having some barbershop conversation about boxing. Excuse me. I don't want to say barbershop conversation, but yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I ain't got nothing wrong with Fred. You know? Did you get kicked out of there?
All the time.
No, we are. I mean, let me tell you something, man. All of us love. Let me tell you something. All of us are big supporters of all of the fighters, man. Yeah. I mean, we all love who we love, and it is what it is.
Facts.
And the thing about us over here, man, you can like who you like, and we cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about the JBT, we all know the majority love Tank. That just is what it is. And you just got to deal with that. That's just what it is.
Yeah, how can you not?
Edward Vasquez.
I'm going to tell you something, though. I already know. I get down with Tank 100%. You got to love a knockout artist.
Gotcha.
Bottom line. You got to love a knockout artist. You cannot not love Tank. Bottom line. Tank is the type of dude, like, when I see, like, for instance, I look at Tank like that little nigga like that. I can see that grit in him like I see in myself. Like when I get mad, like when he fought Leo, I can see that same type of shit. Like when he bit down and he knocked his ass out, I can see that same type of shit in myself. I like that in Tank. Like, so you gotta love Tank. Devin, what I like about Devin is that whole good boy, that great boxing, that whole his dad just built him up from nothing. The only problem I got with Devin was the shit I heard about him recently, how he tried to charge one of the fellas. That shit right there kind of burnt me about him. I don't like that. That shit right there kind of burnt me about him. I don't like that shit at all. That shit kind of burnt me about him. But outside of that kind of shit right there, man, you gotta love him. He's a superb boxer. But when he fight, just like when he fought Regis, man, I was torn between the two because I love Regis and I love Devin. And I couldn't, I had to pick the home team. I had to pick Regis against Devin. I had to pick Regis against Devin. Now,
Where you
let's say
from,
this
brother?
shit.
You know, are you from New Orleans?
I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah, I could tell.
I had to go with Regis, bro. I got to pick the whole team. If Tank was to fight Devin right now, I got automatically, I got to go with Tank. Or I had to not decide on anything. If I had to put my money on somebody, Tank versus Regis, or Tank versus Devin, I got to put my money on the knockout orders, bro.
To be honest with you, I feel the same way. If Tank fight Devin, I'm just going to enjoy the fight because you know I'm from Baltimore. Well, I lived in Baltimore for over 30 years, so and I seen him come out to my son's school, Tank, and he was supposed to talk at his school. I met him at Palmer Park and all that, and I enjoy what Devin does. So I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the fight. Whoever wins, wins.
I just want to see a good fight, man. I'm very interested in that, man. I'm more interested in Tank versus Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be a high-speed chess match. You know, I want to see that, man. So hopefully we get it. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. You know, because trust and believe, man. Once Tank finished with 135, you gonna go to 140. You gonna go to 140. He gonna be 140 shorty. He gonna go ahead and do what he got to do over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to 140, yeah, I know he got that punch, but the skill gonna rise with him as well, man. So it is what it is. So I can't wait, man. But that 135, we got Tank. He's gonna be fighting Frank Martin. What do y'all really feel about that fight?
Exactly.
Is it going to be competitive? Is it going to be a wash? Is it going the distance? Is Frank getting knocked out? Is Tank getting knocked out? You getting to fight a slick black fighter? That's what y'all wanted. So what's going to happen? I need to know. Somebody tell me. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, Troy feels though that Frank is stank. From what I hear from him, you know what I'm saying? He feels though that the dude shouldn't be in the ring with Tank. He feels though that he's cherry picked. Am I saying these things correctly? Please forgive me if I'm wrong, Troy.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Mr. Frank or Mr. Martin, whatever you want to call him. He was the name they picked out because he's known in the circles of boxing, but he's not on that same level. Tank is a slow starter. That's what he is naturally. So look for the
Mm-hmm.
fight to be competitive until round 6, round 7, round 8, and
Mm-hmm.
eventually Tank will catch him and hurt him with something and stop him. That's how the fight's gonna go. It's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
be any like anything out of the ordinary. I believe. I really don't think so.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Okay.
hey, Troy. Let me ask you. Uh, who was a name that you think that he should have been fighting if it's not Frank?
Devin,
Mm-hmm.
Devin's not at one. Devin's at 140.
right? But Tank's about to be at 140 when he fights Pitbull.
All right. Well, look, currently, a year out the ring, right now, the names that's on the board at 135 pounds. If other than Frank Martin, who would you want him to fight out the crop at 135?
I would say Shakur, but based on his last performance, I wouldn't want to see that fight. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of at 135 right now.
Okay. Loma's fighting Cambosis. Cambosis is that a good fight? What is that?
Honestly, I would rather see Tank versus Cambosis than Tank versus Loma because Loma's just he's gonna outbox him. I
What?
really believe he's just gonna
You
outbox
want to
Tank.
see Tank versus Cambosis?
Yeah, because Cambosis will engage him. he'll engage him and he'll get that knockout you want. Loma could outbox him. He could
Loma
outbox him and
outbox
win
who?
on point.
Tank?
Who, Tank?
Yes,
Not right.
sir. Yes, sir.
That fight wouldn't
Okay.
last past 5 rounds now. Now, back in the day, it might have went longer, but that fight won't go past 5 rounds if Loma fights Tank now, man. I'm sorry. Not now. He too old. He too old, man. This is not him fighting Devin. Tank ain't gonna. He ain't got nothing for Tank, man. Tank gonna run through that boy like X-Lax, man. Come on, man. Come on, Troy. You gotta do better than that. Loma cannot deal with Tank right now, man. He don't like it rough for one, and Tank gonna give it to him as rough as possible.
Hey,
just
yo.
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
take it easy. Take it easy.
I knew the I knew the
See-
community. I knew the community.
See, I was gonna say something because you got that boxing after dark voice and all that, and then you said you like it raw and all that. I can't.
Hey, y'all. Hey, just because it passed through y'all mind is freaky, it doesn't mind, Jack. When it left, it was all boxing. When it got to y'all mind, it went to Freaksville. I'm sorry, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's something you're gonna have to deal with internally, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That went Diddy real quick.
Hey, you up in New York? You should know. I don't know, Jack.
Yeah, you need
Nah,
to.
but that's crazy though. Tank gets outboxed by Loma at this point in time. That's just wow. I get it. Being you 100% right. I apologize. I had coffee. I'm a little jittery. I got it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Hey, 3 minutes of fame. Burning Desire, man. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, man. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and run around the panel. We're gonna start with being in boxing news. You still there, my brother, or you counting pills right now?
I'm still here, man. I'm
All
still
right,
here.
man. All right, give me a burning desire, my guy, because I know sometimes you need it. So talk to me.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. This is something from last night, bro. Devin
Uh-oh.
Haney is not a B plus fighter. He's an A plus fighter. In the 140 class.
Mm-hmm.
Um, listen, nobody in the 140 can out jab Devin Haney. I'm serious, bro. I don't see Matias. I don't see Teofimo Lopez, Pitbull Cruz, who's the other champion. Nobody right now holding the belt at 140 could beat Devin Haney. The only person at 140 I think could give Devin Haney a run for his money, you're right, Gary Antoine Russell. Outside of that, nobody at 140 could play with Devin Haney. At 140, I said, and I rest my case.
All right, Aunt McQueen.
I don't know about Loma outboxing Tank, only because I think that Tank is a little bit more complete than Loma. Like Loma is one of them guys. It's like if you seen him get pushed on the back foot, he don't really do too much. Look at that first fight that he had. The fight that he had with what's my guy's name?
Orlando Salido?
Nah, hell no.
Oh.
Teofimo Lopez.
Oh, that one.
He didn't really want to mix it up too early on because he was worried about the power and all that. So he stayed on the back foot. He's most effective when he's coming forward and he's able to use those angles. We've seen Tank box coming forward, going backwards, on the inside, in the pocket. I think Loma is phenomenal, but that would be the one thing with him is just if he start getting pressured and he start going backwards, it's going to be hard for him to generate any offense. And I think that's why he would have a little bit of difficulty with Tank. I think Tank is a lot more complete in that regard. Not saying that Loma isn't exceptional, but that would be the one observation that I've seen. As far as Tank and Frank, I think that Frank is a pretty damn good fighter. But the one thing with him, I think Tank has exceptional pattern recognition. So it would be imperative for him to mix up his attack. He got to be very, very careful with his punch selection. And not only just his punch selection, but also just certain tendencies that he may have, like the way he tries to deflect a certain shot. I think he could find himself where he can get like feinted out of position. But that's Tank we're talking about. I don't think that everybody else at 135 just does Frank Martin dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good technical skills, explosive athlete. He's got great balance, good physicality, especially with that wrestling background. He pretty strong, pretty sharp. I just think that Tank just has like that slight edge when it comes to acuity and sharpness. What was the other one he said? Oh, being that I think that Devin possesses the capacity to be an A+ fighter. But the
Mm-hmm.
only thing that I would like to see him work on just a tad bit more is just like his physicality and his controls and stuff like that on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people knocking for clinching. I don't knock him for clinching. Me personally, I would just like to see him be able to generate a little bit more offense off the clinch. And I think that's the reason why I would have him just a notch below Tank and Shakur Stevenson. Because if you really watch them fight and you watch them under a microscope, both of them guys are very physical fighters. Like they're very handsy. They know how to control things. They know how to minimize the other guy's output, and
Mm-hmm.
the way they transition from defense to offense and offense to defense by using those physical controls, just like little subtle things, like with the pin and the post and the framing and all that stuff. I think that
Mm-hmm.
if Devin starts to implement a little bit more of that stuff, then I
Mm-hmm.
would put him with the other two. But I definitely think he's got the talent and he's got the capacity. And you see him, he's got like the size, the dimensions, and all that stuff to be
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. There were a couple of moments in that Loma fight where he got a little bit physical with him. I'm like, damn, that's how you're supposed to do him. If he step into you with that high guard, frame his ass up and put the right hand behind it. But a lot of times I think that Devin, you know, he's just so accustomed to fighting behind that jab and trying to stay long, no pause.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That you know, you can't always be cute like that. Like we just saw with Richardson Hitchens.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a guy ain't gonna respect that jab, or sometimes you got a guy, if you matched up with a southpaw, somebody who knows how to nullify the jab or mitigate it, they gonna make your ass fight. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that Devin is a dog for sure, man. Like he took some clean punches from quite a few guys, and I don't think that he gets enough credit for how much of a dog he is. But I do think against the other two, I think that that could be to his detriment, like just like the lack of consistent physicality. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that, folks.
Well, all right. Troy Graham experience.
Well, I'm going to stick with what I said. I said, when it comes to Tank and Lomachenko, Tank looks good boxing against Rowley and Ryan and that type of competition. I still think Lomo has enough experience to outbox him. He's fought the better competition, so I think he could outbox him. But yes, there is that it's that thing that Tank brings that he can hurt him and knock him out. But
Mm-hmm.
I really see Lomo. I really believe Lomo could edge him, even at this point in his career where he's slowing down. I still think that he could edge him, even though Tank. What I've seen recently in his last three fights is that he's very patient now. He's patient. He doesn't just come straight at you. He's very patient, and he gets
Poised.
the job done. Right. The Devin just needs to let that dog out in him, man. I mean, his I enjoy watching some of his fights, but it really when you have a man in front of you that's not doing anything like progress, you don't drag it out for 12 rounds. You get him out of there, TKO him, and he
Mm.
actually could have got him out of there.
Yeah,
He
he
could have
said it
he
himself.
could
He
have
said it
TKO'd him.
himself. He said, I had the opportunity, but I chose not to do it.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. You got to have that thing in you. You got to have that. As much as I talk about Wilder, I never once knocked him for not having that thing in him. I just said that he doesn't. He's not a boxer. But he throws wild punches and carrying on. But he had that thing in him. But he doesn't have that thing in him no more. Right?
All right. All right.
Yeah.
No more
Yeah.
thing. All right. Remo. It's hard to come after that one.
Hard to come after that one while a thing is in him. Y'all, I don't know what's going on this phone line, but I'm gonna say for my closing arguments, I've been a sports fan for my whole life, and it's very hard to be a boxing fan all the way through because a lot of the talking points, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, I know that people like who they like, but it doesn't have to come with discrediting other people, right? So Tank is gonna get outboxed and all. Listen, they say his resume is in this, but people still watch, right? But the thing I'm saying is for is because everybody that's on that short resume of nobody is either in title fights or they're looking to be the face of boxing off of this fight or the future of boxing or the next 147 pounder in Barrios. Everybody's doing a little bit of something and it's on his resume. So it's not like he's fighting cab drivers and Mexicans or people like Nick's of Cambosis. Give them credit for where they at. Let the chips fall where they may. And then when it's all said and done, then we'll judge it. That's it. That's all I got.
Appreciate you there, young fella, man. Always a pleasure to have and Let's Talk Fashion on the panel. Y'all make sure y'all check them out this Wednesday. Another fire show, man. I can't wait to be there. Hey, being in Boxing News, did you get a chance to watch the video that I shout you out in?
Most definitely did, man.
All right, my guy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make sure that I keep my brothers' names out there, do this cross promotions and everything.
Appreciate you.
Yes, indeed. It looked like Troy has one more thing to say.
Yeah, brother Jay, I wanted to get in touch with your boy there, Mr. Manny Rivera. I want to ask him a question about some things I'm working on. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to promotions and all that. And I want to ask him a few questions.
Have you tried his DM on Instagram?
I didn't even know he was on Instagram. So he's on Instagram?
I believe so, but I tell you what I will communicate with him and see if it's okay to give your number to him.
Cool. I tell you what, I dropped my email in the private chat and we can go from there, all right?
Okay, I'll do that, man, for sure.
Okay, there it is. It's in there.
All right, consider it a done deal. Hey, can you do better than that? Because it's going to be hard for me to get it from there. Can you just send it to my DM on Instagram? I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
I appreciate
so
that.
Was it Jay Hardcore Boxing News on?
No, Hardcore Boxing News.
Hardcore Boxing News. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate you all, man. Thank you all for being on the panel today, man. Hey, the chat, man. I really appreciate everybody in the chat. I know y'all got overworked today in the chat, man. But keep in mind, it's just boxing talk. That's all it is. Miss Mona, I thought she was going to have an aneurysm today. So good, sis. I'm giving you a hug. I'm giving you a virtual hug right now because you wanted to fight. And I know you did, good sis. But let me give you that good virtual hug, good sis. It's all okay. I need you to woosah. And also, Wham old school. Yeah. I know you was ready to fight, my guy. I get you. So, just, you woosah too, my brother. Other than that, man, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, man. Make sure that you subscribe to the JBT Network and all the platforms that the JBT is on, man. And let's move this movement forward. It's not a moment. It's a movement, man. We here for life. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So let's get it, man. Other than that, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I'm out of here. How you turn this damn thing off? Okay, and we're out. Oh, nope, that didn't do it. All right, let's try one more again. And thank you, Doc and Lovely. And we out.